It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video by Mrs. Betty Bowers, America's Best Christian. Now this is called Top 10 Tips for Being a Conservative Christian. Now I was chilling on my phone, scrolling, you know what I'm saying, just on my feed, and this video popped up, and I'm like, damn, they got videos on how to be a Christian. So I was like, you know what? Let me sit back, let me say this for the channel. Sit back, relax, and let's see what she's talking about, man. Maybe we're going to learn something that we never knew. Come on.
Welcome to my testimony on the top 10 tips for being a conservative Christian. I'm providing this vital information to clear up the confusion some of you have expressed when you see Americans like Jerry Falwell Jr., Speaker Mike Johnson, and Donald Trump claim to be followers of Jesus. Yet they ignore every darn thing Jesus ever said. Well, that coincidentally.
Now you peep the money with the Christ. Okay, Mrs. Betty. All right, I like your style already.
Is the first step to being a conservative American Christian. You see, Jesus was wont to say some rather peculiar things that are frankly perplexing and inconvenient to modern conservative Americans. For example, he told us not to pray in public, to which conservative Christians have roundly responded with one word: rubbish. I mean,
rubbish. Tip number 1, ignore Jesus. Now, we already know they use Jesus to their benefit. They use it when it's convenient. You know, they could pull out the most obscure scripture to justify slavery, to justify looking up to billionaires. They could pull that shit out their ass. But you ask them about, feeding the poor and feeding the less fortunate and all that, they start, well, his interpretation of that was this, that, and the third. And it's like, so do you follow his word for word or not? Like, what's up? Like, are we just picking and choosing which Jesus scriptures we're following or not? Because it's like, man, any way you want to slice it, you can slice that Bible up into 10 different ways to fit whatever type of narrative you want to push, and that's why a lot of people, especially people, of my generation and stuff like that, it's hard to, it's hard to follow religion just blindly and faithfully like that, where we see what religion has been doing to people. I mean, there's people out there there's older people that obviously see what religion has done to society. Shit, they lived through it, right? We're living through it right now. But the point is that it's hard to justify following the Bible blindly and following Christianity blindly when we see so many people, misusing it,
People can't see you praying. What's the point? We even have a national day set aside to be seen praying.
What? We do?
As it taught, Jesus was a refugee in Egypt, fleeing danger in his homeland. So it's of little surprise that he asks us to treat such intruders with kindness. Well, I have news for Jesus. Just because Egypt believed in open borders doesn't mean America has to.
And they like, look, Jesus, that shit cool and all, but this a new day and age, okay? This a new day and age, my nigga. We not, we're not doing our open border shit, man. All right, that was cool for you. We appreciate you for putting the word out, but hey, it is what it is, bro. All right, times have changed, Jesus. Get with the program, man.
Besides, when Jesus made the unsolicited request that we welcome strangers.
Tip number 3, interpret your way out of anything you don't like. And this is exactly what I said about tip number 1. It's pretty much the same exact thing. You could flip it, twist it, turn it, pop it, sock it, lock it, any way you want, bro. Any way you want. It's crazy.
For all we know, he could have been smirking when he said it. When reading scripture, it is important to know when the Lord was speaking tongue-in-cheek or nodding his holy head. No, or holding up and...
I mean, shit, was Jesus like, feed the poor, y'all. Feed the poor, okay? Make sure they're fed. Thou shalt love their neighbor. Thou shalt love them no matter what. Was that what he was doing? Was that which, I just want someone, please, someone, just tell me, inform me. What did he mean by that? If there's a conservative watching this video, if you somehow find your way, 5 minutes into this video, you know what I'm saying? Comment and let me know, what's the disconnect? You know, why would you want to vote for someone who's obviously lying about being a Christian, who's obviously grifting? And if you did catch yourself voting for that person, please let me know why. I'm trying to see the pathway, you know?
I'm just kidding, sign. And the fun part is you can decide for yourself if any of these things are true, because I've never met a conservative Christian worth their salt that couldn't dexterously interpret their way out of any scriptural nuance. For example, Jesus told us not to retaliate. Okay, we'll just attack first. Jesus also told us not to judge others. Talk about freeing up a conservative Christian.
Tip number 5, treat Bible verses as suggestions. Hey, man, this is just, you know what, Miss Betty? I like your style. All right, I can respect your style. You know, you're getting straight to the point. All right, these motherfuckers, you're acting like, oh, I voted for this person to become a Christian. Nigga, what kind of Christian are you? Okay, and you know what I'm like, maybe it's like a different thing. Maybe there's like levels to it, right? Like some people, they follow their religion. Some people follow a God. You know, some people like, oh, you know, I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying? But they obviously don't live that type of lifestyle. Then you have some people who believe there is a God, but they don't follow a particular religion. Then you got people who don't believe there's no type of nothing and all that other shit out there, right? So maybe it's like, maybe they just Christian in name. Y'all know? Maybe they CINO, Christian in name only. You feel me? Because they damn sure not Christians in actions, right? But who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying?
Day, but I have a clever workaround. I reassure everyone. I savagely censure. I'm not judging you, dear. The Lord is. I'm just passing along the verdict. You're welcome. Jesus told us that if we want to call ourselves his followers, we need to sell all our possessions and give the proceeds to the poor.
Hey,
but
they don't like this one. You know, I never heard of this scripture before. What scripture is this? Because, hey, oh my God, bro, I be feeling like I'm in a different like timeline or something. It's like, man, seeing people be manipulated like this is crazy. You know, but obviously the Bible was made such a very, very long time ago. It was created such a long time ago that obviously is not going to fit the modern times, but there's things in there. This right here is modern time. You could give your shit back to niggas. Okay. You don't gotta be, this ain't something that stopped happening, BC, 600 BC or some shit, my nigga. You could give your possessions away and feed the poor right now. Hey, Elon, we got niggas starving, gang. Feed these niggas, bro. Hey, Bezos, what the fuck? Hey, we starving, gang. Feed us. Right? But I don't know if Bezos and them say they're Christian. But the point is, Donald Trump, we need niggas. I mean, Donald Trump is starving niggas on purpose. Like, come on, gang. What we doing? So it's like, yeah, they know how to outsmart Jesus.
if you think that one through, that would make us poor and the poor rich, which means they'd have to give it all back to us. So we just skip a step and keep it. Christian denominations have long wrestled with the question, is salvation through faith or works? To which I respond, as anyone who has watched Carolyn Lovett in a press conference knows, salvation is through.
Man, they just put that cross on their neck and they just feel invincible. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? That's all these people take. Some of these people, that's all they gotta see is you wearing a cross. Everything else out your mouth is whatever. But as long as you're representing Jesus, God, as long as you're doing that, you're good in their book. So easy. It's way too easy.
Jewelry. People like Laura Ingraham like to go on TV wearing big shiny crucifixes, or on certain Wednesdays, a cross of ashes on her forehead. Conservative Christians signal their faith.
A cross of ashes on her forehead? What? Nah, that's crazy. That's like a dead bug. Oh my gosh.
Through outward decoration, because how else would anyone ever guess they are Christians? Certainly not by their words or actions.
Exactly. Exactly, Miss Betty. Exactly. You're cooking right now. If I can't just tell you're a Christian by your actions, are you really a Christian? Nah, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But the point is, it's like, man, if that's your only way, like the only thing about you is the jewelry you have that shows that you're a Christian, it's like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not extra nice to people or nothing. Like, I assume you'll be nice. Like, it should make you a more nicer, kinder type of person, you know? So I should be like, damn, that person's so nice. They gotta believe in some type of God, you know? Like, that gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever meet someone so nice, you're like, you know what? They probably believe in a God or something, man. Like, they probably follow some type of religion. There's no way this person is nice like this without being led by some divine being. Like, come
Don't
on,
go
man.
around telling people you want to undermine public education for kids. That doesn't sit
Oh
well
my
with
gosh.
certain testy parents. No, instead,
Tip number 8: undermine public schools, man. And you know, it's see, the thing is, we all know schools get funding from property taxes and whatnot and stuff like that. So it's like they don't want to feed the poor. They don't want to invest in public schools where poor people will mostly be going to. And so then it becomes a thing of the gap just keeps getting wider and wider, right? The education gap gets wider, the wealth gap gets wider. They wanted to make it to where, nigga, we gonna be fucking servants and indentured servants to have a decent life, bro. In a minute, they're gonna have a few of y'all niggas working for Elon. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a couple of y'all niggas working for Jeff Bezos. You feel me? It's finna get to that point, man. So, hey, look, if you know something, spread something. You know what I'm saying? If you got some knowledge to give to educate somebody, go educate them. It may not click in that moment, but you know, it takes a concentrated effort. You can't do it by yourself. I know there's some people out there who like, you know what, I'm gonna fight the fight, I'm gonna change the system. You can't do it by yourself, man. All right, but what you can do is take the steps forward to do that. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
talk about how fabulous vouchers are for private schools, because vouchers are not about educating children. They are about funneling taxpayer dollars away from public schools and into the hands of for-profit businesses called Christian schools. Clever, no?
Hello.
Look, we can't force others to read the Bible. In fairness, it's not as if most of us read it, but we can force
Tip number 9: dictate everyone else's reading list.
them not to read other books. Banning books is an essential part of being a conservative Christian,
Wow.
because secular books open people's minds to dangerous ideas like science and logic. And as we know, an open mind is Satan's sex doll.
Hey, man, you know what they say? An idle mind is a devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? You see, get your mind working. Read up on your history. You know, start off with something small. Just start off with some shit that interests you. You feel me? Like, I was starting off with out of nowhere. I was like, you know what? Let me search up the Holocaust shit. Then I was like, nah, let me search the World War II shit. And then I was like, oh damn, they mistreated the black soldiers. Let me start diving into my black history. What the fuck? Let me start there. And then we're gonna work our way up to everybody else's history, because what I look like knowing everybody else's history but my own? You feel me? These niggas out here could tell you the whole Nazi thing from point A to point Z. They can tell you about all the type of atrocities that happened in China. You know, but it's like, damn, if you doing all that, why not educate yourself on your black history also? It is within the fabric of this country. You know, it's best to know it than not know it, because there's gonna come a time in your life, you're gonna have a conversation with someone, they're gonna try to tell you about your history, and there's gonna be a moment in which you might not know the answer. You might just have to, you know what I'm saying? Unless you search it up. But the point is, it's best that you know it, so that when you hear people tell you something different, you could correct it.
Just because Jesus displayed a suspicious preoccupation with the poor and those without health care, he even healed them without a copay, doesn't mean we need to squander time thinking about people.
Damn, Jesus was generous, wasn't he? He made sure people ate. He made sure to heal them up. You know, knowledge. You know, he gave motherfuckers free will. Like, Jesus was, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing, but the people that's representing you, Jesus, man, it's crazy out here, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Who aren't even us, because the Republican Christian motto is, if it doesn't affect me, it didn't happen. And if it did affect me, it's probably persecution, y'all. Glory.
Hey, Mrs. Betty, you did your thing, man. You know what? I like these tips. Okay, this right here, this is gonna help us. This is gonna help us equip. My cat is doing hella shit right now. Back, get. But yeah, this video gonna help us, man. It's gonna help us identify, the characteristics of these Christian conservatives. If you're a Christian, you're a conservative. Let me know what you think about this video. Is there anything in here you disagree with? Why are you a Christian? Why are you a conservative? Let me know something. I'm always willing to learn. As long as you're not racist and shit, transphobic and all that other shit, we can have a conversation. But with that, I'm gone. Peace.